The CBS studios in New York's West 57th Street glow with the austere gravitas of 60 Minutes, the iconic ticking stopwatch already pulsing on the black backdrop like a metronome of accountability. It's a crisp Sunday evening in November 2025, and the control room crackles with the precision of a newsroom at war. Producers hunched over monitors, fact-checkers flipping pages, coffee steaming in styrofoam like fuel for the Fourth Estate. Anderson Cooper, 58, and Silver Fox Sharp in a midnight blue suit, white pocket square crisp as a subpoena, strides onto the minimalist set with the cool authority of a man who's interviewed warlords and weathered hurricanes. His pale eyes, framed by wire-rimmed glasses, betray zero warmth as he settles into the leather chair opposite the guest. The audiencia invited journalists, think tank wonks, and a smattering of royal watchers in muted cashmere sits in relevant silence, broken only by the low hum of anticipation. The Chiron flashes. Prince Harry, 1 year after Spare. At 41, Harry enters with the guarded poise of a soldier on leave, a navy blazer, open collar shirt, beard trimmed but eyes wary, the faint scar on his cheek a reminder of Afghan dust and tabloid storms. He nods curtly to Anderson, no handshake, and sinks into the chair, legs crossed, hands clasped like a defendant awaiting cross-examination. The stopwatch ticks louder. Anderson's opening salvo is surgical. Prince Harry, your memoir sold 5 million copies in a week, but critics call it a betrayal wrapped in therapy speak. 1 year later, do you regret weaponizing your family's pain for profit? Harry's jaw tightens, but his voice is steady. Anderson, regret's a luxury I can't afford. Spare was oxygen. Without it, I'd suffocate in silence. The camera zooms, the tick-tock relentless, the air already thick with the scent of a duel neither man intends to lose. The first segment airs pre-taped to Harry on Invictus, Meghan's miscarriage, the frostbitten Tundra but live now. Anderson pivots to the kill zone, a stack of tabloids fanned on the table like evidence in a trial. You sued the Mirror, the Sun, won some, settled others, yet you're producing a Netflix docuseries. An oppress intrusion? Isn't that the definition of having your cake and suing it too? The audience murmurs. Harry leans forward, elbows on knees. Anderson, I'm not suing cake, I'm suing poison. Those papers printed my flight logs from Afghanistan, put a bounty on my head. Netflix, that's my megaphone, not theirs. Anderson's eyebrow arches, a scalpel's glint. Megaphonia or monetization? Arch Ewell's valuation reportedly tops $100 million. Your mother's memory is your brand. Is Diana trademark now? The word trademark lands like a gavel. Harry's knuckles widen. My mother was hounded to death. I invoke her to protect her legacy, not profit from it. You want numbers? Ask the palace how much they've spent silencing me. Anderson flips a page, unfazed. The palace says you're the one who won't shut up. Oprah, Netflix, Spare. Now this. At what point does that truth-telling become a tantrum? Harry's laugh is bitter, a bark. Tantrum? I lost my mother at 12, my brother at 30, my country at 35. You call that a tantrum? I call it a timeline. The stopwatch ticks louder, the control room silent, the Chiron flashing live in blood red, the duel now a dissection under surgical lights. The destruction accelerates as Anderson unveils a split screen of Harry's Spare excerpt calling William balding beside a 2025 photo of the Prince of Wales, hairline intact, smirking at a ribbon cutting. You wrote William attacked you, pinned you to the floor, broke your necklace. He denies it. Your proof? Harry's eyes blaze. My proof is my body. Bruises don't lie. Ask the dog bowl. Anderson's voice drops, lethal calm. Dog bowl, necklace. Tundra. Your memoir reads like a trauma. Mad Libs. Meanwhile, your father's cancer diagnosis, a public silence from you. Priorities? Harry's breath catches, the first crack in the armor. My father's health is private. I've reached out at channels you wouldn't understand. Anderson leans in, predator to prey. Channels? You mean the same ones you accused of racism? You claim Archie was denied a title because of his skin color, yet your cousin's child, same generation, no title either. Explain the math. The audience gasps. Harry's face flushes crimson. The math is fear of a brown baby and the line, don't twist my words into your narrative. Anderson's retort is ice. I'm not twisting, I'm transcribing. You said the royal family was at the firm that killed my mother. That's not therapy, Harry. That's sedition with a book deal. The stopwatch hammers, the control room frozen, the chyron now heated exchange, every syllable a landmine in a field neither man will leave intact. The annihilation crests as Anderson produces a final dog-eared copy of Spare, pages flagged like crime scene evidence. Chapter 37. You claim the palace planted stories about Meghan bullying staff. Staff say you yelled, through furniture. Who's the bully? Harry stands, chair scraping like a verdict. I'm done being your exhibit A. You dissect my pain for ratings, then call me the profiteer? Anderson rises too, unflinching. This isn't ratings, it's reckoning. You wanted the world to hear you, now you can't handle the echo. Harry rips off his mick, the Velcro shriek a guillotine. Echo this, I survived the firm, the press, and now you. Good night, Anderson. He storms off, blazer flapping, the audience stunned into silence as the stopwatch freezes at 60 hours 0 minutes. Anderson, alone under the lights, addresses the lens. Prince Harry, ladies and gentlemen, and unfiltered, unrepentant, and now, unplugged. The control room erupts, a producers cheering, fact-checkers scrambling as Cooper destroys Harry trends globally within minutes. Clips splice into TikTok montages set to Sweet Caroline irony. Spare sales spike 300%, and Buckingham Palace issues a terse no comment. In a midtown bar, Anderson sips a neat scotch, replaying the carnage with a thin smile. Truth doesn't negotiate. Harry, airborne to Montecito, stares out the jet window. The city lights below, a constellation of consequences, fade on the empty chair, a throne abdicated in a hail of hard questions, proof that even princes bleed when the Fourth Estate draws first blood.